Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Kamal Crooks versus Aditya Dharap, and this is going to be the top 16 of the NAWCQ. We have Fiendsmith Snake Eye versus Fiendsmith Snake Eye, and yeah, let's just hop right in. So, I don't know who won the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. It looked like Aditya did there. So they're going to start off by activating the engraver to discard and go ahead and search out Tractus from the deck to the hand. That's fine. So go ahead, search that out, and then, you know, that can obviously, like, search Lurie and stuff, but anything on resolution here, and no, okay. Now, activate the Tractus to go ahead and search and discard. I can see Ash in Kamal's hand. It's the second card to the left. Yep, there we go. We Ash that. So trying to stop the Fiendsmith stuff from going there. It does make you question, why not just Ash the Fiendsmith effect instead of Tractus, because now we put Tractus in their graveyard, which could potentially allow them to, like, fuse. But they're going to go ahead, Black Witch, set original, send, go special, bring out Snake Eye Ash effect. Oh no, this is all going through. Okay, so what, the last hand traps we really need to check for, like, Bystials or Nib, right? Pretty sure we've checked for, like, the other stuff. So Poplar goes search, grab out Divine Temple, and then activate Divine Temple to go place, and then place the Snake Eye Diabolstar from the deck. Sure, that's fine. Let's say they're going to be going right back in, so they have, you know, Snake Eye Ash effect that could go send. Now how do they want to play it here exactly? Because they could play, you know, a little bit safer into a card like Nib, or they could play a little bit more greedy into a card like Nib. Because they could, like, Snake Eye Ash and stuff with Snake Eye Diabolstar, bring out Oak special, back out Ash, and then, you know, link off Poplar plus Ash to make Moon Maiden, Poplar spell Trap Zone, the Snake Eye Diabolstar, then you have Snake Eye Diabolstar that can special pushback, Oak on itself plus the pushback, but we just bring out Flame Burge. Oh, okay, we're gonna normal summon Oak, and then Oak effect the special summon, back out Snake Eye Ash. Okay, so that wasn't, like, even a real line for them, because they already had Oak in hand. No point of specialing up from there when we haven't normaled. So now we use Ash plus Poplar to make the IP Masquerena. And then we have Poplar effects, spell Trap Zone, Snake Eye Diabolstar. Sure, that's fine. And then, yeah, I guess maybe Kamal's thinking here. Okay, never mind. They're just still comboing. Special summon, spell Trap Zone, Poplar. Sure. And then, oh, anything there? Okay, no. Maybe just bluffing, right? Like, they probably don't have anything. Like, realistically, they're not going to be stopping this here. Might be a Bystial, like I said. A lot of people were, you know, putting Bystials into their deck list. Stuff like Baldrake's a pretty strong card. Magma is obviously, like, a broken card. People also just don't know how to play around Bystials at all. Even though we're, like, 6 months in the Snake Eye format, some people still don't understand how. We're going to go Flame Burge, spell Trap Zone IP, like this right here. Like, this is what I'm talking about. People still don't know how to play around Bystials. Why did we Flame Burge, spell Trap Zone IP? We should have made Appaloosa, then Flame Burge, spell Trap Zone IP. Because then we could negate the Bystial, and if they preemptively Bystial, then you still have Flame Burge effect. This is exactly what I'm talking about. But, you know, whatever. Me personally, I don't play in the Bystial there. Flame Burge effect, go ahead, summon back out from the graveyard. And then link off Moon to go ahead and summon out the Requiem. And then Requiem effect, Tribute go special. Sure, that's fine. So bring out the engraver from the deck. And then we also have the engraver graveyard effect already live, because we have one in there with 2 other light fiends. So we could go ahead, shuffle special. Not too sure exactly what they're trying to end on here from this point, but they link off the engraver plus the Oak to make a link 2, summon out Sequentia. Like, obviously we want to get to, like, you know, maybe like Desiree, Princess, and stuff like that. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and summon out the Desiree here using the engraver plus 2 links, and then bring out the Desiree. Sure, that's fine. We have Sequentia plus Snake Eye Ash that can be used to make Princess. We have Sequentia to equip and then Desiree negate Princess. We have the engraver effect. Wait, we don't have the engraver effect. Because we don't have Lurie. So it's like, aren't we actually missing a body here? And I think Aditya might be realizing that right now as we're linking these off. Yeah, because we can't just use... Interesting. Did we have to go for a Lacrimosa one? Like, maybe we needed to shuffle back 2 for Lacrimosa effect, the special summon back out. And then we have Tractus effect to go fuse. But I guess that doesn't really change the scenario, right? I guess that kind of just puts us into the same exact scenario we're in now. Yeah, so that wouldn't change anything. But we're just going to make Top Hat, and then Top Hat goes set. They have to read over Top Hat, or I guess its new name is Silo Hat Rabbit. Okay, so, well, Rabbit. Alright, fair enough. But, yeah, they have to read over Rabbit. Rabbit is going to set the statue from the deck, and then the statue is pretty much a Thunder King Ryo, but also if they destroy it by battle, then the monster that destroys it by battle will also be destroyed. The Rabbit also can't be destroyed by battle. You know, it has the ability where if, you know, something from the spell trap zone is special summoned, you can go ahead and pop a back row card. So it's a pretty good card overall. I felt like there wasn't really space in it in the Fiendsmith Snake Eye deck for it, but I'm happy that some people were able to find the space for it, because I do think that card is like extremely underrated. But okay, now we're gonna see Kamal start with Imperm, target Appaloosa. We could Desiree negate this to keep our Appaloosa negates live. We also didn't end with Flamebirds in rotation. Wait. It's like, there's so many misplays. I'm pretty sure Aditya realized it when they didn't have the Light Fiend, because they could have actually put Flamebirds into the spell trap zone with Snake Eye Eyeball Star. And then when our opponent summons, we'd be able to tempo push up Flamebirds, and then Flamebirds to push up IP. So that's like another like pretty big mistake. But also you have to realize, like, when you're in top 16 on feature match, on stream, and you only need to win 2 more matches to go to Worlds, like, you know, people will start to mess up. But they're gonna Black Witch discard Snake Eye Eyeball Star, set original, okay. And then there's also, like, even if they weren't on stream, like, people still make mistakes, it happens. But now, on resolution of them setting, we're gonna go IP effect, use itself plus the Appaloosa to make SP, and then we'll have SP effect to go ahead and banish. So we can banish Black Witch. Is that what you banish here? We could have also flipped statue preemptively to stop Black Witch summon if they had tried to go for it. I think it's fine to not do that, though. I think it's okay to hold it for sure. But now we have SP banished. We're just going to banish original, which does mean that they could say battle phase beat over SP, which kind of sucks. But Kamal's also used a lot of cards. They only have 2 cards in hand right now. And they've gone through, you know, Black Witch, which was one of the pushes. They still have stuff like Snake Eye Ash, Bonfire, that could still be pushes. You know, the Engraver, like the Fiendsmith stuff, Tractus. So reads over the Rabbit again, you know, wants to look through the graveyard, which is fine. Yeah, there's no Princess or anything like that. Nothing to worry about there. Maybe Aditya could have also had Princess in graveyard last turn too. Like, maybe there was a way to order it slightly differently where we would have had enough bodies to go for it. Because, I mean, we could have ended with Princess on field, but I really hate having Princess on field. I think Princess on field is a little bit weird, but Princess in graveyard's nice. But if you do have it on field with Desiree, I mean, whenever you use Desiree effect, you can negate one of their cards and your own Princess, and then IP link away Princess to get it engraved. That's like a cool thing you can do. But okay, they activate Snake Eye Ash effect. We're just going to go Desiree to negate the Snake Eye Ash plus the Black Witch, and then flip the statue. And the statue's really strong here, because if they say battle phase, try to beat over statue, then Black Witch will be destroyed and sent to the graveyard. So that's pretty strong. And then at the same time, if they link off, they just negate the summon. So it's looking pretty bad here for Kamal overall. They're reading Hida to see if the card has to be destroyed in general, or if it has to be destroyed in your control, or destroyed like in your possession or something like that. But they're gonna go battle phase, attack over the SP for 900, sure. Also, I didn't even realize it. Were these just 45-minute rounds? Not 100% sure, because I know once you get to like top 8, I'm pretty sure is when it is when they boost it up to like an extra 5-10 minutes or something like that, which is kind of OD. But okay, they're gonna go talents to take the statue. Hold on, hold the phone. That talents in hand was actually kind of crazy there. There's like no shot. Our last 2 cards in hand were Snake Eye Ash plus talents. That's actually crazy. But okay, we're gonna go statue plus Black Witch, link off, go summon. We make a Moon of the Close Sky. Okay, now link off, summon out the Requiem. Now the thing is, you know, Aditya, the end board is very strong, but at the same time, one of the best parts about Snake Eye is how many hand traps you can play in it. Everybody's playing roughly 18 hand traps. So they're going to go ahead, tribute, bring out the Engraver. Okay, so there was no Ash Blossom on that or anything there. To be fair, if they had Ash Blossom, they probably would have let Black Witch set original go through and do nothing there. But now they're going to go effect to equip, and then effect to send the Requiem plus the Rabbit off of the opponent's field. You definitely don't want to send Desiree, because then Desiree will be able to send something. So now they link off. Go ahead, bring out the Sequentia. They have gone through battle phase at least, so, you know, they won't be losing. Activate the effect, put back the Moon of the Closed Sky, or Closed Heaven, I think is the new name. And then bring out Lacrimosa. Lacrimosa effect. Go ahead, add back the Engraver, discard Engraver, go grab Tractus, search Lurie, discard Lurie, special summon out the Lurie. That's fine. We do have a Snake Eye Ash in the graveyard. We have gone through the search effect of it, but we have not gone through the summon effect of it. And the summon effect of it is interesting. I think we just have to go for Oak, right? I was gonna say, because like, I want to go for Poplar, because like Temple is very strong, but like, I don't think it's worth it. If we had original in deck, it'd for sure be Poplar, especially because Poplar spell trap zoning the Snake Eye Diabellstar Engraver is also just like an additional extender and a free send. But yeah, I think we're just gonna have to go like Ash and the Oak in the Flame Burge or something like that, because we need to get 2 level 1 fires in graveyard for our Flame Burge too, so we can't just go directly in the Flame Burge. But we link off for Princess. Princess effect to special summon back out the Snake Eye Ash from the graveyard. And then we're going to go effect to equip. Snake Eye Ash effect send. Sure. That is fine. That is fine. I wish we could like see all the cards in the graveyard. I understand like technically you're not supposed to fan out your graveyard, but I feel like that happens a lot. That's pretty common actually, while you're comboing the fan out your graveyard. Or while your opponent's comboing, if they keep looking at your graveyard, it's like, you know what, I'll just spread it out for you. There you go. Pause. Now they're going to go... Okay, so they did actually bring out Poplar. Okay, I really thought we were going to bring out Oak there. Maybe they're seeing a line that I wasn't seeing, which, hey, you know, I'm down to see the line that, you know, the Kamal Crooks saw over me, but... Now they're going to link off. Wait, I guess you just make Hida, right? Yeah, wait. I realized it now, yeah. Because we're actually just going to Hida steal their Oak. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it. But yeah, Hida can steal Oak. And, yep. Go ahead, try to do that. Poplar, Spell Trap Zone, Snake Eye Diabellstar, of course. And then they can go Hida effect. I'm trying to think, like, who's the one thinking here? Is it Kamal thinking, or is it Aditya thinking? It's definitely Aditya thinking here. Yeah, definitely Aditya. So they're thinking on what to drop. Oh, a Ghost Ogre onto the Hida. Okay, so that will be destroying Hida. It will not special summon out Oak. Hida will get the search. We have not used Poplar effect in the hand yet, so we probably just have to go for that, because we've already normaled. So there's not really that many options, right? Not really that many options overall. I wish we could see Aditya's graveyard fully. I know they have original in graveyard because they started with Black Witch after the Engraver got hand trapped. But now, yeah, they're gonna go ahead, Hida search. What does the extra body even do for you at this point? I wish I could just have these players' deck list just right next to me so I could commentate it better. Kind of like how the actual commentators have it, like for the tournament, like they have the deck list right next to them. Like that'd be super sick. So that way I could like try to predict the lines a little bit better. Like I saw Necro equip Princess in their extra deck, Beatrice, but like stuff like that's just not gonna come up right now. These aren't the scenarios it comes up in. Bahita, search Poplar, summon out Poplar, sure. I mean, it was just obvious, like it had to be that, unless if we're just searching follow-up. But if we're searching follow-up in the scenario where our opponent has combo next turn and we have no interruptions, the game's over. Wouldn't matter anyways. But okay, yeah, search, summon out, pop. We still have Snake Eye Bellstar. But the thing is, like, that Ghost Ogre was huge. Like, actually huge. Because we needed to take their Oak and then use Oak effect to be able to send and get access to Flameburge. Now, we don't have access to Flameburge. We've lost that. So, we need to SP banish original from their graveyard. They have the Fiendsmith stuff live. I think we just have to accept that the Fiendsmith stuff is going to be live. It's tough. It's tough. It's not going to be easy. Engraver, put back, special summon out. Okay, that's fine. And then, yeah, we still have Snake Eye Bellstar. So, like, you know, there's still many bodies here. It's just, what will these bodies actually accomplish after we've gone through, like, everything? So we're going to overlay to make Beatrice. Alright, never mind. Fair enough. I said Beatrice isn't going to matter here. It's not going to come up. But look at him. Overlaying for Beatrice. And then Beatrice effect. Alright, what is this dump? I guess we just dump Wanted. I guess that is fair. I guess that's fair. Like, if our bodies aren't really equaling anything, then we kind of may as well use one of our bodies to dump Wanted. So that way we can go Wanted draw and then try to draw into a hand trap. Because if we draw into like a solid hand trap here and then we SP banish original, like that's not horrible. That's not horrible. And we can Snake Eye Bellstar to spell Trap Zone the opponent's Desiree. Wait, never mind. We already went through battle phase. Okay, that's not the option to out it. Well, there's definitely going to be a way to out it. I guess we could Nightmare Phoenix, pop the Sequentia, SP banish the Desiree, and then hand trap deal with the original. But then they still have Engraver to special summon out, so that doesn't even feel like a solid way to out this. I saw a spell in hand of Kamal, so they drew some sort of spell, but I don't think there's actually a spell that's like live at this point. Like Bonfire, Original is obviously at the bottom, Talents, Wanted. Like none of these cards are actually like good. Okay, but they special summon out Snake Eye Bellstar, and then whoa, what was that? They were like linking off quick. Okay, make Anima, make SP effect to go banish. They may have gotten a solo play warning too, which may also be why they're attempting to play this fast. Because, you know, I mean, that turn did last a very long time. There's only 22 minutes left in the match now, and we just got to turn 3, which I'm not trying to say he was slow playing. I understand, like, the game states get very complicated sometimes, especially when, you know, you can't just Raging Phoenix Worlds through the opponent. You have to actually go to the grind game. But that's when, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is at its best for the Snake Eye Mirror matches, is when it gets to the grind game. But they're going to go original, target Oak, and then go search. Sure. So they did lose Flameburge. It is a one-of. Sometimes the correct thing to do in the mirror match is just simply banish Flameburge, so that way they don't have like the strong pushes on the follow-up. But they still have a lot here. I mean, they still have Snake Eye Ash, and they have the Fiendsmith stuff, and they have Desiree set up. Desiree has the ability to negate the SP plus the opponent's Divine Temple. So it's like, I mean, this game kind of just looks over. Like, I feel like there was just too much set up. So they went Desiree effect, any response, because I mean, they could chain SP, but the Desiree cannot be targeted. So it's like, this will be resolving here. You can't actually stop it. Like, you could SP banish itself plus Beatrice, but that's not going to actually stop anything. That's actually just going to make it easier for them to game you. Oh, they have Talons. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Imagine if they had not already gone through Talents, and they drew Talents off Wanted, like, you know, that'd be insane. But okay, so it looks like it resolved there. I couldn't tell exactly what they negated. I'm pretty sure it was just SP plus Divine Temple. Like, you could have negated Beatrice, but there's really no point. If they really had something to dump off Beatrice, they would have chained it to Desiree there. But they went Snake Eye Ash into Poplar. You know, search Poplar, special summon out Poplar. Okay. Oh man, it makes you think, like, should Kamal admit defeat here? It's like, I feel like he should. They're gonna go Ash, Sun itself plus Poplar, summon Oak. Oak plus Poplar effect, spell Trap Zone, Snake Eye Ballstar, special summon back out from the grave. He should definitely admit defeat here. This is really bad use of time because there's only 19 minutes and 15 seconds, right? So after side decking, let's just say roughly 16 and a half minutes left, right? And then Kamal has to win game 2 in that time before Aditya sees a good spot to admit defeat and just go game 3 and try to burn them. So it's like, does not feel like a great spot overall for Kamal Crooks here. But they're gonna go Hida to take Ash. Okay, like maybe they should have went for the Nightmare Phoenix SP line to pop Sequentia and then banish the Desiree, and then have Divine Temple set up to be able to go for Princess. But the thing is, when both players have Temple, like, your Temple interruption becomes so much worse because then they're also going to get Temple Summon. So it's not really an interruption. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. Okay. But they make Requiem into the Fiendsmith. Okay, sure. Effect to equip. And then we have the effect to send. So send the Requiem plus the Beatrice. Sure. I mean, they have Lacrimosa effect to burn. But yeah, they just submit defeat. Like I said, I think they should have done that prior. At least a couple minutes prior, right? When the opponent, like, didn't mess up and, like, started with Desiree and then started playing. I think that's when I personally would have tried to admit defeat. I think I would have tried to stay into it for the grind game a little bit. Especially because if your opponent's dumb, like, I mean, you know, there's a decent chance you could really be in it. But okay, going on to the next game now. We will go ahead and we will get to see Kamal go first. So skipping ahead, there we go. We have Kamal. Oh, they said think. Okay, so it's just Molchiumi, right? Yeah, it's just Molchiumi. Yeah, it's not Shifter, obviously. So draw Molchiumi. Now we're gonna go Engraver effect. Discard goes search. Molchiumi is definitely better than I expected it to be originally. But it's a very interesting card overall. Very interesting. So they activate Engraver. They get hit with Ash Blossom. Kamal is thinking through the line right now on what they want to do exactly. I see a spell. Kind of looks like Wanted. Yeah, we're going to go activate Wanted. Try to search. Grab out Black Witch. Okay. So Black Witch by itself is only a draw 1 through Molchiumi. So, I mean, a draw 1 is fine. For sure. So grab that out. Yeah, I see Nib in their hand. I see 2 spells. Wait, is that Talons? Oh, but we're probably going to try to Talons after they draw 1. Okay, so summon Black Witch effect, get hit with Mourner. Oh, I see. We were hoping that we could Talons them after we make them draw. Because our next plan was, you might be like, oh, DB Grinder, you're definitely going to draw more than 1 there. Well, maybe if, you know, you play it wrong. But all you have to do is, you know, original in the Snake Eye Ash, search Poplar. Don't special Poplar, just choose the normal summon it. But I guess that doesn't change anything, right? That's still draw 2. Never mind, I'm stupid. Yeah, it's still going to be draw 2. So, I don't know, like, it's so awkward. Like, should we have Talents beforehand or not? Like, that's definitely, like, not the easiest thing there. But we drew 2, and I see that we draw Wanted there, which, you know, drawing the 3rd Wanted is very unfortunate. Oh, wait, that's not Wanted. That's a Bonfire. Oh, nah. Bonfire is a crazy draw there. I thought we had drawn Wanted. Okay, so activate Bonfire, go search Poplar, and then Poplar effect, special summon itself out, and then Poplar effect to go search. But Molchiumi is really good in these current Fiendsmith Snake Eye lists because, you know, if you're main decking roughly 18 hand traps and you side deck into, you know, a couple more plus Molchiumi, then your, your 40-ish card deck, maybe like 43 or whatever, all of a sudden has, 24, 25 hand traps in it, and 3 of them are multi-yummy that helps you draw on the more of them, so that's pretty good. And then, you don't have to play the worst hand traps. I guess you could put, like, more Bastiles in and stuff. Okay! Oh my gosh! Aditya just might be the GOAT. Hitting them with a Phantasme on the summon of Moon of the Closed Sky there. Yeah, that's tough. So they get to go ahead, draw, put back. I wish I could see what Aditya had in hand right now. But they're going to go Requiem. Oh, and also, like, the Mourner burn damage off the Black Witch. Like, that's actually really important here, too. Because there's actually not much time left. So, Kamal has to play fast. And not just play fast, but win fast. So, we're going to Tribute to go bring out the Fiendsmith from the deck. Sure. Or the Engraver. Fiendsmith, Engraver, same thing. But, now we have Requiem effect that can equip. Sure, but what will that actually do, though? Will we try to send Phantasme because they could stop it? Okay, they're going to go Engraver, put back Moon to try to special summon itself out. Does Aditya have a Bastille? No, it does not look like they have a Bastille. Okay, or maybe they save it for IP later. But either way, not interrupting that there. And then they just link off to go for the Sequentia. Sure, and then they can activate that effect to go ahead, shuffle back, and then go for Lacrimosa, and then Lacrimosa to add back the Engraver. Well, not add back, but special summon back out the Engraver. They had already used the Engraver hand effect earlier on. So go ahead, special summon that out. Sure. And then from here, we overlay into Beatrice. Now, do we play Angel of the Blue Tears in our deck or something like that? That's a card that is decently popular. There's definitely a decent amount of people who are playing it. It's not a very uncommon card. So, now they're thinking, I guess you could Beatrice detach. I don't think they have any light Fiends in their graveyard right now, so I don't think they can detach Lacrimosa straight up. Okay, but they're just going to go original, send Poplar, and then go special summon. So, bring out Oak. Yeah, probably just bring out Oak there. Yeah, they have 2 in hand right now. So, bring out Oak. Oak effect, a special summon back out from the graveyard. And then no response there. They said that's fine. And, okay, so that means there's no Nib in hand. Otherwise, I think Nib would just be dropped right now. And it would just be, like, insta-game. So, yeah, that's not getting dropped. But Oak special summon back out Poplar. And I know you have to think through the lines, but, man, it feels so bad. It feels like Kamal just needs to play faster, man. There's, like, no time left. Like, they're not slow playing, but, like, I'm trying to fast play in this spot. I'm trying to go quick. I am not trying to go to time. Because time right now, that's just GG's for you. You can't even stop it. But we summon out Flame Birds, then we go Beatrice effect to go dump. Do we dump Angel of the Blue Tears? Do we dump Wanted? What do we dump? We do dump Angel of the Blue Tears. Okay, sure. Stop shuffling the deck. Yep, there's no point. Link off. You have to at least... It doesn't matter if your opponent's reading your card either. Still just continue to play. Never mattered. Flame Birds effect to spell Trap Zone Phantasme. Chain Phantasme effect. Discard Poplar. Okay. So now Flame Birds effect Chainlink 1, Poplar effect Chainlink 2 to spell Trap Zone, spell Trap Zoning Ash Blossom, which maybe means they have Oak in hand, because I feel like there you would usually spell Trap Zone Poplar, so that way you have like the replacement again next turn, but obviously there's a reason why they didn't do that. So now they're going to go Oak plus Pop. Wait, they're deciding not to do that. I was about to say, I don't know, man, it's looking like you're kind of committed. So they make IP, and then link off, go ahead, summon out SP, so okay, summons out SP effect to banish, Lacrimosa effect to shuffle back and burn, so that way we can trigger the Angel of the Blue Tears, so go ahead and resolve, banish. This game's over, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, there's like just enough time for Kamal to win this game. Like just enough time. But man, you can't help but think it's not gonna happen. Said DDG from the deck. Because like, you know, if you have 4 minutes to play and you're up in life, like it's so hard for it to just not take 4 minutes. Your deck just naturally takes a while. At least they're not up the full 25 now, because, you know, we did get Lacrimosa burn for 12. But now, yeah, you know, setting a DDG from deck, Divine Temple to go placing Flamebird, and then pass turn. Maybe that could also be why they placed Ash Blossom, because I thought the opponent would have maybe Flamebird taken the Poplar, which I don't think really would have mattered. But I guess let's find out. They go normal summon Snake Eye Ash. Snake Eye Ash Chainlink 1, Divine Temple to summon Flamebird Chainlink 2. Then Aditya is thinking if they have a response here, they want to read DDG, which just says any monster sent to the graveyard is banished instead for this turn. So they get to summon out Flamebird, we get to search out Poplar, and then we can go Poplar, effect to special summon itself out, which also getting to Divine Temple is really strong here. So Poplar effect goes search, sure. Yeah, go ahead, grab out the Divine Temple from the deck to the hand. That's fine. Also, I don't like it when you are starting to go to time and you're on a feature match or a written feature match. It's like, it's just so much different than when you're about to go to time and you're just playing like a regular round, like Top Cut or Swiss, when the timer is just like there for everybody instead of a specific timer just for your group, because it's usually just on like a judge's phone or something, which like isn't bad, but it's also not great. So they just went battle phase and crashed the Snake Eye Ash and IP. Sure. I guess they didn't want the opponent to get SP value and then go in the Appaloosa or something. But now we're gonna go Bonfire for Oak. Yeah. And then they've already normal summoned. So it's like Bonfire for Oak's a little bit troll. Activate Divine Temple. I mean, they are up in life. Divine Temple plays Snake Eye Diabell Star. Sure, that's fine. And then we have Snake Eye Diabell Star to special summon and spell Trap Zone. Okay. Thinking about which order they want to do this. Snake Eye Diabell Star, target Poplar. And then... okay, they're going to chain SP to banish, chain Flamebird to special, which, I forget exactly how Snake Eye Diabell Star is worded. I'm pretty sure it's spelled Trap Zones anyways. I'm pretty sure it says spell Trap Zone, then special summon this. Hold on, actually, let me read it. You target one fire graveyard, place it face up in the spell Trap Zone, and if you do, special summon this card. Yeah, so they are still supposed to spell Trap Zone there. Which would have allowed them to have another body for Divine Temple, so that way they don't just lose here. But summon Black Witch, and then it looks like they're going Flamebird to spell Trap Zone, say battle. Wait. Does Aditya have something on the summon? I'm confused. Okay, what is that? That's Ghost Ogre on Flamebird effect. Okay, but the time is 0. So are we in time? I think we would be, right? This isn't like a, oh, I'm trying to go to battle phase moment. Like, there actually is still gameplay to have here. But, oh, that does suck, though, because Kamal literally wins in 5 seconds, maybe? Like, Flamebird effect summon back out from the graveyard. Battle. Like, that's literally all that needs to be said to win the game. So, that does really suck that that game ended in time, but at the same time, like, there actually should have just been a couple extra minutes from Kamal had been in defeat game 1. Whenever I lose or win a match, I try to look back on it and see how I can improve on it, win or lose. So maybe, you know, Kamal will look back on this match and say, like, I need to play a little bit faster, or I need to recognize when I should have admitted defeat there. But either way, you know, well played by him. But Aditya is moving on into the top 8 now. And alright, that's going to be it for the video. And with that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.